Hi Face Food friends, I'm here today with my friend Colleen, aka Colleen, real name, and we're gonna have our Coors Light while we're doing our beer mask.
Makes it more fun.
Yeah, so I thought this was a super appropriate recipe because my dear friend and housemate loves herself some Coors Light. So it turns out that beer is actually super beneficial for the skin. It's been an ancient home remedy for forever. Apparently the Egyptians were using it back in the day. It's like through the ages something that people have been using forever and ever. So this is nothing new, but we're repurposing it and we're going to do it in our own kind of fun way. So Carl, talk to us a little bit about like what it is that you have concerned for your skin.
I have very sensitive skin, typical Irish. Dries out and then it'll get oily a little bit, and pores. I always want to have clean pores.
Clean pores.
Yeah, don't like blackheads or anything like that. Yeah.
So we want to hydrate and we want to clean the skin out. And do you get freckles like me as well? So we have some of those spots that we maybe want to lighten up a little bit.
Yes, very much.
Okay, so this mask is going to be really great for cleaning out the pores. We're going to use beer, and though we're drinking Coors Light, we will be actually using, we have the choice because we went into our pantry and what did we find? We had recently had people over, and we have an IPA, and then we have an Indian Pale Ale. So we can use either one of these. These are usually a little bit stronger and better for the skin than maybe a little bit more watered down Coors Light. So some of the benefits of the beer that we're going to be using is it can be used as a cleanser. Some people actually wash their face fully with it, believe it or not. It clears out acne, so it is going to target getting rid of any dead skin cells. So it's going to make the skin softer, it's going to clean it up. It's going to fight acne because it does have antioxidants. It does also increase elasticity. So even though you didn't say you wanted anything to do with your wrinkles, you don't really have any, but it will plump the skin up and will actually increase elasticity in the skin because of the proteins. It also balances out the pH. So for the oils that maybe are coming through, this is going to regulate the oil production. We're going to be using about a tablespoon actually of beer. We're going to use about a wedge, so a teaspoon technically, of lemon, because lemon's actually going to unclog the pores so we can get a little bit deeper in there and nourish the skin and clean them out, clean out the pores. Because you said that you do get a little bit dry, we decided to add an egg, the whole egg, because in the egg we have some rich vitamin A and protein, and so this is actually going to like really help hydrate. So we're not going to just totally dry out and like clear up the skin because you don't have any acne either. But if you did, this would be also fantastic. So yeah, I'm blocking the pores. We've got some vitamin B's in there, all sorts of vitamins, antioxidants, so it's going to soften, and it's also going to clean. The reason that beer is actually so great too is because it does have, we have a cat coming into the picture here. It does have the yeast and the brewer's tails. It has yeast, and that's actually going to be high in protein. The hops is high in protein. And silicon is another ingredient that's in there that's going to create collagen. And I'm trying to think of what else, essential things that are in here. Amino acids, all sorts of benefits that the yeast, and if you actually look into a lot of like skincare, other ingredients that are in well-known brands, you will see the brewer's yeast is something that's incorporated into other skincare home remedies, or skincare actual real life actual skincare ingredients that are sold on the market for everybody. It's also going to reduce the cell damage, so anything that's happened through the years, we're going to help repair some of that. So this is going to be doing a lot of good things for us. So we're going to get started. Like I said,
how often can I do it?
We can do this, so because you have sensitive skin, I would say maybe like once a week. But if you do have acne, you can actually wash your face with beer for like a week straight, and you'll start to see it clearing up. Yeah, it starts to clear up. It might tingle a little bit, so you do want to possibly, you know, make sure you're using the proper hydration afterwards, and be kind of like cautious in how you want to use it. But also, if you have any like yeast allergies or hops or anything like that, you want to be a little bit mindful of how strong it's going to be. But for you, like I would say, I would also possibly, for somebody who had like drier skin and less sensitive skin, I might actually add avocado oil or almond seed oil, which is really good for you. But you have a latex allergy. Turns out she has a latex allergy. So we skipped that, and that's why we threw the egg in there with the yolk to give the moisture back.
Nice.
There's different variations that we can do with this, but this is what we're going to do today. So like I said, 1 teaspoon lemon, 1 tablespoon of the beer, and 1 full egg. And now you want to make sure you start with a clean face. If you wanted to use something like this a little bit warmer to open up the pores, that's a really great idea, so you can get even a little bit deeper in there. And then apply the mask all over. We're going to wait about 15 to 20 minutes. Rinse it off depending on, like, you know, how long she can let me do this for. But we'll have a little bit of our Coors Light in the meantime. So we'll be back, and we will have a face mask on, and we will see where this goes. So I thought this would be like a funny moment, because when I do Colleen's makeup, she gives me a Popeye face. And I thought maybe we'd all want to share the experience of what faces she might cause.
They're pretty good.
While I'm putting beer, lemon, and egg all over her face. As you can see, I'm using a cotton pad just because it is super soupy and it might get all over the place. And you know, it's fine. We're in the kitchen, no big deal. But it gets drippy. So we're gonna use a cotton pad. And you can layer up with this a little bit. Get right in there, get anywhere. Now if you do have like targeted spots that you want to like focus on and you don't want to do it all over your face, that's totally fine. You can concentrate on those. But since we kind of just want to clear out all of everything, this is going to be a nice like all over mask. Again, we're going to let this sit for about 15 to 20 minutes to get maximum results. Like I said, you can do this once a week. You can do it every couple days. You can wash your face with beer, like I said, every day.
The Indian Pale Ale, also known as the IPA that we're using.
Yeah, by the way, Colleen had a really great point. I said we have an Indian Pale Ale and we have an IPA.
Both Indian Pale Ales.
Both Indian Pale Ales. What I meant to say is you can use the hoppier beer, the stronger the ingredients, and whatever. They're just two different brands, and it threw me. But yes, they are the same thing. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Still here.
Cheers.
Cheers. I have now joined Colleen, Corsleen, and we are both super tight, super shiny. Yeah, you can't really move your face very well with this mask. Whenever you throw an egg in the mix, this is what's going to happen. You become like plastic. So what you want to do in this process is, like I did with us, you put one layer on, like I said, it's super drippy, wait for it to dry a little bit, add another layer so that you get a little bit more. You can actually like layer up with this stuff. So you get like the maximum results.
It is weird, it is cool to feel the egg, but it feels like it's doing stuff.
You know that it's doing stuff. It's definitely tightening. So for some of us that have like a little something going on here, this is a great area to suck in that like double chin,
Not a bad
wobbly area, whatever you want. We have plenty of this mixture left, so like Colleen said, we'll probably do this again in like 2 days.
Yeah, we can save it, right?
We can save it in the refrigerator. So we'll save it in the fridge, and
it doesn't go to waste when you make it.
Not gonna go to waste. It can last for like about a week.
Okay, cool.
So anyway, we will be back.
We'll be back.
All right, we're back. How does your skin feel, Col?
Good. Feels very smooth. Doesn't feel irritated at all.
Does it feel like softer?
It feels, definitely way softer.
All right, good.
Yeah, it feels good.
So you're gonna feel definitely like instant gratification for this.
Yeah.
It is gonna take off those dead skin cells, so it's gonna plump your skin
Yeah.
up. It's gonna make it softer.
Yeah, definitely feels
Yeah.
good.
The lemon has helped us get a little bit deeper by clearing out those pores. I have saved the rest of this so that we can do this again. Since there's 2 of us, this is actually like a perfect amount.
Perfect, yeah.
But the ratio is like kind of what you do want to do. You don't want to do more than 1 tablespoon of the beer, just because it will be a little too much. And you don't want to dry yourself out. I followed up with some Trader Joe's avocado oil. I put that all over my skin just because I always feel like something natural afterwards is really nice. This is the like least comedogenic, which means the least clogging your pores. Maybe I've had too much Coors Light, sorry. But it's gonna clog your pores the least out of all the oils. Like coconut oil will clog them a little bit more. This is a little bit safer. The almond seed oil is gonna be like the least irritating, but we do not have that, and I don't have sensitive skin. Colleen here, however. So what did you use to
I use
follow
my
up?
Advanced Therapy hydrating lotion.
Okay.
You can get like Aveeno
For sensitive
for
skin.
sensitive skin. Yeah.
Cool.
That works.
So we rinse with warm water. I splash with cold water usually right after I do all of these things, after washing with warm water to tighten your pores back up. And then you can go on with your night after the moisturizer and eye cream and whatever your skincare regimen is. I don't recommend, I say this every time, I don't recommend doing like serums or anything too crazy afterwards, just because we've already like stimulated the skin and we don't want to like aggravate it or irritate it. So, thank you for joining me and my friends.
Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, coming to our home.
Cheers.
Thanks.